Talked about this a couple of days ago with the fact that social media is now trying to clamp down on the word groomer. Why? Because it kind of pokes at their pet project that's out there. And that's exactly why. They're going to try to make this the new unspeakable word, and I'm going to say groomer for as long as humanly possible. Okay, and I'm not on Twitter in any form or fashion. When it comes to posting, I already seen the writing on the wall. I made my declaration with my Twitter account. Okay, it's been deactivated and it's done, and I can't even bring it up for reference. But when they were out there proudly circulating child pornography, yeah, I just decided I'm not fucking having a part of this. Go fuck yourself. But yeah, if this wants to be the hill that they're going to die on, hey man, hopefully that works out for you. It's a big play. We'll see how that works out. Twitter suspends Moms for Liberty. Oh, probably because of their close affiliation with James Lindsay and his rabble-rousing ways, for criticizing Predditors backing California's trans refugee bill. The fuck is that? In its latest effort to stamp out criticism for radical LGBT ideology on its platform, Twitter on Monday suspended Moms for Liberty for calling out predatory adults who back a bill that would encourage young children to be brought to California for transgender treatment. Yeah, that seems like prime red meat for criticizing. So what do they do here? Moms for Liberty, a parental rights advocacy group, recently held its first national summit in Tampa, Florida, wrote on Twitter that gender dysphoria is being normalized by predators across the United States. Yeah, no, it all checks out. No lies detected. California kids are at extreme risk from predatory adults. The now removed post reads, what? What's wrong with that? Now they want to liberate children all over the country. Does a double mastectomy on a preteen sound like progress? Again, these are that side of the aisle, okay? The activist side's always like, we want to have a conversation about this, and it looks like Moms for Liberty wants to have this conversation. You're like, no, we're just going to shut you down because you're hateful bigots. Okay, groomer, get rid of them! A post was referring to a bill introduced by California Senator Scott Wiener. Oh, this motherfucker, was this the same asshole who decriminalized giving people AIDS? San Francisco Democrat, that's redundant, to fight against what he called brutal attacks on transgender children. No, that's what your doctors are doing. Just saying. In states that restrict minors from receiving gender-affirming care, such as puberty blockers, hormone therapy, and sex reassignment surgery. Yeah, no, exactly. Just because you won't let your kids chop shit off because we indoctrinated them for years, that means you're assaulting them. The words are violence. Some states, notably Texas, consider such irreversible procedures as a form of child abuse. It is. It is. Children cannot make informed decisions about anything else except for life-altering medical decisions. Doesn't really pass the common sense test. Just saying. When they were performed on somebody too young to fully understand the consequences. Yeah, no, exactly. If passed, the bill would effectively prevent California from extraditing individuals charged for breaking another state's law relating to putting a minor into a medical gender transition. Specifically, California's law enforcement agencies must flag out-of-state criminal arrest warrants as the lowest priorities and not intentionally participate in the arrest to wanted persons if it involves gender-affirming care. Supporters of the measure, we call them Groomers, said it would establish California as a trans refuge for children. Why is the government trying to take control of the children? I think you and I both know exactly why. Who may not otherwise obtain gender-affirming care without their parents' approval. No. The government's your parents now. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of you. We will pump you full of all the drugs that you want, and we'll just go ahead and chop, replace, move shit around because you're 12 and you think you were born into the wrong body. Yeah, no, exactly. Fucking nefarious nonsense. Twitter, which has been on a spree of punishing accounts for criticizing grooming behavior and pro-LGBT activism, promptly blocked the Moms for Liberty from the site. California-based platform claimed the post had engaged in hateful conduct. Again, none of that seemed hateful at all, but it's Twitter, and proper and fair application of their policies isn't in their terms of service, nor the promotion of violence on the basis of gender identity. Remember when, I'll cast you back to 2015, 2016 times, remember when Milo Yiannopoulos was all the rage? Oh my god, he was taking over YouTube and all of the different social media platforms at the time. can't even properly reference whatever the hell was relevant at the time. I'm sure he was on everybody's Facebook feeds because it was popular back then, not so much now. Okay, but he got canceled when he decided to share his story about being groomed at a young age. Yeah, he got canceled for that, and now we're supposed to celebrate that. Okay then. No, just saying. It has nothing to do when it comes to consistency. It's all about ideology, huh? Anyways. Suspension of bombs for liberty comes after James Lindsay. I didn't even know that was going to be in there. Okay, just presaging all this stuff. A vocal critic of progressive ideology. And again, another one of those successful literary authors in scientific fields of gender study by publishing a paper about bisexual dogs fucking in a dog park and rewriting Mein Kampf in order to fit a feminist agenda. Yeah, no, exactly. He exposed all that shit. It's hilarious. Was banned for saying, okay, groomer. And yeah, we got to talk about somebody that I'm not exactly all of that fond of, really. I think he does the bare minimum when it comes to exposing this stuff. Mostly, okay, he's consistent. I got to give him his flowers when it comes to this stuff. Okay, podcast host and YouTuber Tim Pool was also locked out of his accounts for saying Twitter actively protects and supports pedophilia. Well, it does, so let's be completely honest, okay? And then to just further break down that story, okay? Because again, Tim's a popular person. For whatever reason, his Milk Toast podcast every night draws 30 to 40,000 people. I used to like it back when Adam Krigler was on the show. I just kind of checked out. I'll catch the odd Alex Jones show every once in a while if he's on there, but outside of that, or somebody that I actually appreciate, but he talks way too much on his own show. For fuck's sakes, it's called Timcast IRL. You don't need to dominate all the fucking conversation. You're still going to get the credit for it. You're still going to get all the fucking super chats. #1 U.S. super chatter of all time. I'm pretty sure when it comes to that stuff. He's very much up there. If he's not #1, he's behind some other fucking weird VTubers or shit, if that's still a thing anymore. But yeah, for Christ's sakes, he just meanders on about the same 6 different stories that he recycles. I'm from the south side of Chicago. I'm half Korean. We don't care at this point. Everybody's fucking heard those stories. Christ almighty, give us a unique take, like I'm taking a side on something. But no, he's going to war with Twitter. Good. Congratulations. Tear down that fucking degenerate site. I fucking said. Remember when we were going over all of that Elon Musk stuff? Or at least you might have had this parallel thought as well. Okay. The platform's dead. Okay. Elon Musk was the last saving grace. Somebody buying it, making it public, or I'm sorry, removing it from public status, making it private, completely owned and controlled by him. There could have been an opportunity for inflection and reform. But now, even if Elon Musk is forced to buy it at that price, I could see that motherfucker just hitting the switch and then just turning all of the lights off of that platform and just going forward with something else. Fuck Twitter. It is dead. It's an information gathering site and nothing else at that point. So let's see what this manlet has to actually say about this. Journalist Tim Pool went to war with Twitter on Monday after the social media platform locked him out of his account for criticizing groomers. Twitter just locked me out of my account. LOL. I don't care enough about Twitter for a tweet to say so. Oh, to stay up, so whatever. Fuck you, Twitter. Ooh, tough talk, and even censored it. Pool tweeted on Monday. Wait a minute. You know what would be the big man move? Just leaving your account up but not posting on it ever again. Again, this is like, Jesus fucking Christ. That's why I can't support Tim Pool. Platform is worthless. I don't feel that any tweet I put up matters at all, so I don't care. I think that's what it means. Motherfucker's exactly 4 years younger or older than I am. Sorry, he was born 86. Yeah, we have the same birthday, unfortunately. To keep it up, however, I do think shitposting matters, so I will keep shitposting. Oh, so you're a bitch. You did the exact same Jordan Peterson shit. Well, I'm never getting rid of my tweet on this. I'm leaving Twitter. A month later, I'm back because I need to shitpost. I just finished cleaning up my room, but not dealing with my daughter, who's a whore. In a series of tweets following Pool's announcement that Twitter had locked him out, the journalist slammed a big tech company by just continuing to use it. Really showed them, Tim. Fuck off. But all this talk is actually manifesting in something. Know what Tim Pool's doing. Fuck him. He can just continue to fucking print money off of a bunch of 100 IQ people who just think that I'm getting really informed in 2-hour increments. But anyways, No, Demi Minor. You might recall that name, okay? That's that dude who got locked up in the women's prison who fucked a couple of bitch raw style and got them pregnant in New Jersey. Yeah, in New Jersey. And then got moved to a youth facility. You can't make this shit up, okay? And felt like violence was being enacted on him because they're not using my proper pronouns. Again, it's fucking honk clown world. Demi Minor's case prompts California Asian community. Once again, based Asians to the rescue. Full-blooded Asians, not half Koreans, who just cry and complain about how, oh, both sides need to come and work together and the right needs to fight back. January 6th happens. Right shouldn't fight back. Fuck off. To review schools, transgender, and sex education policies. Fucking based. Demi Minor's case has sparked California's Asian community. Not in my neighborhood. Fuck off. Concerns about transgender policy and sex education curricula in local schools. Leaders warn about abuses have already taken place in some or on some campuses. Not specifically in California. No such issues that I know about, but just take a look at what happened in Loudoun County, Virginia, okay, where a couple of rape cases were precipitated by, oh, just go to whatever bathroom you think is just gonna fit you on today's date, right? Not saying I haven't done some sly shit in a bathroom before, but it's always been consensual. Anyways, Demi Minor is a biological man who identifies as a woman. That's a bigotry. After the New Jersey Correctional Facility transferred Minor to a female prison per her request. How adorable. This man identified as a woman. They're like, we believe you, stunning and brave. Okay, just make sure you wrap up that female penis before. Oh, you didn't. Oh, gosh darn it. Now we got another kid to put into the system. How wonderful. She impregnated 2 female inmates. Oh, boy. Imagine reading that sentence back in, I don't know, the early 2000s or some shit like that, okay? Remember, guys, all they wanted to do is just love each other. This was just about letting a man love a man and get married, right? Here we are. While Minor's case has caused heated debate about gender-related public policies. Has it? I think it's just kind of solidified that it's a stupid fucking policy, okay? But whatever. A few Asian community leaders who have zero fucking chill in the San Francisco Bay Area. Ooh, this could go either way. Have urged parents to pay attention to incidents that occurred in local schools. All right, Jeff Wang, really? Served as a board member of the New Haven School District in Union City from 2016 to 2020. Wang. Hey, Wang. Told Epoch Times that some schoolboys claiming to be girls entered female restrooms and attacked female students. Yeah, no, exactly. Well, what's wrong with that? It's not like this shit's gonna happen. It's apparently happening in San Francisco. Again, the most progressive place on fucking earth, okay? It's happened in California and even in the Bay Area already. No! Wang is one of the candidates currently running for Union City Council. Cool. Wang declined to disclose more details about the events, citing privacy protection for the minors involved. He said that the current policies related to transgenderism and sex education have gone too far. Yeah, no, exactly. It strayed from education to indoctrination. Can't quite pinpoint that date on the map, but it's happened recently. George Yang, so you got Wang and Yang. Boy, hopefully they aren't running on the same ballot, because that'll get way too confusing. Was a candidate in this year's California State Superintendent of Public Instruction in the primary education. Cool. Okay, good. At least he's probably further down or further around on the ballot. Commentating on the Demi Minor case, Yang said, that's haram. Oh, sorry, wrong type of Asian. This is something most people would think of as idiotic just 20 years ago or even 10. Yep. Yet no one dares to call it out because of the prevailing view allowed by the people in charge. Man, I want to vote for George Yang, the only based Yang in politics. State Department of Education, which is overseen by the Superintendent of Public Instruction, has tried to give guidelines that recommend materials for kids not appropriate for their grades, especially in the area of telling kids they have multiple choices when it comes to gender. I think that's very dangerous. Yep, no, exactly. Instead of focusing on pertinent information based on grades, okay, it's all about learn where your sexuality is on this rainbow. Where does your dingle or your pee-pee want to go, okay? What do you want to rub it against? What do you mean you don't understand me because you're 8? I'm glad somebody's having these conversations, even in the most progressive state in the toilet of that state, in San Francisco. Okay, people are starting to notice this, and it's coming from the zero chill section of the Asian community. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, that means that people are having these conversations, and it's not all lost so far. I still think it's fucking hilarious that shit like this continues to happen and everybody just turns a blind eye, okay, or takes very tepid stances when it comes to some stuff. Looking at you, Beanie Boy. But yeah, we'll see if this balloons into anything bigger, because the people who don't think that, oh, this can't happen to me, it'll eventually happen to you. Just give it enough time, see how far we've gone so far. With all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.